Jada Kingdom releases a new album, and in that album, she has a song where she's saying she doesn't bring anything to the table except her crutches. And many men are upset about it, saying, how can you say such a thing? How can you say that the only thing you bring is your punani to the table? And all I'm saying is, look, if you want a woman that brings more to the table, then go and find yourself a woman that brings more to the table or brings something to the table. For me, I really don't really care if a woman brings anything to the table because I don't want anything from a woman. I try to work for what I want and I care less. I care less about those things. However, it's a good discussion and it's a reasonable discussion because they have this saying which says one hand can't clap. And so in a relationship, you want to know that your partner can help because put it this way, what if you're a man who provides? You have a stay-home wife who brings nothing to the table but crutches. You are all of a sudden sick, God forbid cancer or anything of that sort, and now you can't provide. This woman has nothing going for her and is not used to providing, so now you are going to be struggling on that hospital bed because you have a woman that cannot hold things up while you are down. You get me? And so in that case, it would be best to have someone who can contribute to the relationship economically so that in the event that the worst should happen, you will be able to survive. As in the case with Jada Kingdom, you see, the thing is this, when we are looking for women, we pay attention to face, titty, and big bottom. And for too long, that has been our Achilles tendon injury because we keep looking for image and not looking for a partner who has the right mindset. And most humans are guilty of that. Jada Kingdom is a beautiful woman. And you are going to look at her, oh, you want this and you want her because she has the shapes and whatever, and she has the figure. But at the end of the day, you can see that her brain is not right. But you look past the brain and choose a woman like that. And then you try to mold her into the person that you want her to be. Then when she cannot be that person that you want her to be, you get angry at all women and you start saying every woman is wicked, women are evil. And it's not the truth that all women are evil and all women are wicked. It's the women that we choose. For a long time, I used to have that same issue. And the irony is Jada Kingdom is the one that gave me an epiphany because one day she was venting on the internet and she said that, oh, all men are nasty and leave their underpants all over the place. And I'm like, no, Jada Kingdom, you're being disingenuous. You went to America, you dated all Yankee men. Oh, they are not raised like Jamaican men to clean up after themselves and be the most, spick and span, cleansiest persons. You chose those men. And now when they are nasty and you're not working out with them and the relationships fails and you are bitter, you are saying all men are nasty. But just by thinking that, I began to look into myself and I was like, oh, my failed relationships are because of the same reason. Because I pick a particular type of women who are normally, sexy, voluptuous with a lot of ass, because I like to slap up that thick bumper. And because of that, I picked some horrible women with some horrible mind and some illiterate women, some women that are hard to deal with, some dunce. All because I looked past their brain and pay attention to their ass, their body. And then when we're in a relationship now, here I am trying to mold her into the woman that I want her to be. And I can't because she just wasn't that people from the person from the beginning. And then now I am angry and blaming all women. When really, all women wasn't the problem. I am the problem. I am the one who selectively went out there and picked the wrong person. And then I tried to throw all women under the bus, saying that women are wicked and women this and women that, when really I am the one who picked a bad woman for myself. So we need to grow past, getting into relationships solely based on images, based on who is a beautiful woman, who is sexy as for the females, which man has six-pack, which man has money, which man can take you to Dubai and all those things. Look for the person's brain. Look if the person loves you, the person respects you, the person wants to make you better, the person gives you peace. Those are the things we should be looking for instead of looking at body, because when you look at the body, you're looking past the brain. The body is a distraction from the brain. And without the right brain and the right mindset, relationships will not work. So Jada Kingdom says she doesn't want to bring anything to the table. She told you, no, it's up to you to find someone else that doesn't mind bringing something to the table, and stop looking at Jada Kingdom ass. You know, I'm guilty of that too, because trust me, I would really, really want to fuck the shit out of Jada Kingdom, to be honest. Even though I am telling you this, I am still tempted by her flesh. So that shows you that nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but we gotta fight that fight, and we gotta stay resilient and try to find the right partners. You see me? I'm out.